victim. Look at her. So cute. It's Momo.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your f***ing cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed that quick little morning workout that I just had. Today's video, let me back up real quick. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can also hit that little bell button, that way you don't miss any videos that I upload. And if you are subscribed already, thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more of a flashback of what it was like for my first year as a life insurance broker. I'm going to take you along some memories, some moments, what I've learned, if I recommend it, and what's to come. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, so I am outside. I decided to film at a park. Hopefully the audio isn't too bad just because there is a little bit of wind. So if you have seen my last video, then you know that I started off in the fitness industry. I didn't know anything about insurance, nothing at all. And I didn't even know that I wanted to be an insurance broker. I didn't know anything. And I was recruited to being, an agent. And so I took the chance because at that moment of my life, I was actually very unhappy with that job that I was doing. So I quit. I studied to take the exam. To be honest, it took me 3 tries to pass the state exam. It was really hard. It was a lot of questions. It was just a lot of information. To be honest, when I was studying and learning everything about the industry, I wanted to quit about 10 times because it was just an overwhelming amount of information that I was just like, there's no way that I can put people into a policy and confidently know what I'm doing and making sure that I'm like doing this correctly. Like, I was just so overwhelmed. But lo and behold, I finished studying. I took the test. It took me 3 times, and here I am a year and 1 month later. I completed my year on May 31st, so not too long ago, about a month ago. And I thought that it'd be pretty cool to just kind of recap my first year. So the first thing I want to talk about is, I'm using my phone now, so bear with me on the shaking and kind of just like the quality of the video now. So I want to talk about the emotional side and the roller coaster of emotions that I went through my first year. And that involves emotions that you hear from the outside people, outside sources, and from yourself. So I learned what it's like to actually be a hard worker and understand that if you don't work, you don't get food on your plate. Coming from your 9-to-5 job where you're guaranteed a salary, you're guaranteed an hourly, you're guaranteed a paycheck, now you're not. And it can be kind of scary on those days or weeks or months that you have no luck or you slacked off way too much, so now you don't have money coming in. And it can be very scary, it can be very stressful, especially in the insurance world where you do experience chargebacks. So that's pretty sucky too. But honestly, it's taught me that I am a hard worker and I'm capable of working for myself, by myself, and I don't need outside drive or motivation to fuel me. I can get that from inside. But there are so many moments where there's just so much doubt and so much there's just so much doubt and lack of motivation that I will experience, either from, I had a bad day, or I'm just going through something that really just bummed me out, so it ruins the rest of my work consistency or my workflow because I'm just too emotional to work that day. So there's just like a lot of things that I've learned about myself, and I think that's like the best part, because you'll learn like who you are and how you work in this type of entrepreneurship. And I think that's the most exciting part about it. And you will get a lot of people kind of just like telling you, oh, maybe you should get a normal job, or maybe, you know, you should do this on the side and actually get like a real job, and tell you that you're probably not going to make it, or it's not the best thing in the world to do. I've had that, you know, said to me, friends and family included. So it's just like, it definitely bums you out, because it's like, you see the people who don't believe in you and who don't think that you're gonna make it, and should, you know, you should get like a real job. But it's okay, you're gonna experience all that, and you kind of just gotta have it as your fuel to strive. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it does get to me. Like I said, I have my doubt, I have my days where I don't feel motivated and where I just don't want to do this anymore. But then I remember, like, I really do like being my own boss, and I think it's really fun, and I've learned so much more ever than I ever have being an entrepreneur, than I ever have in like school, or even at your 9 to 5. Like, I've learned so much just being on my own, and doing this has taught me about myself and kind of what it takes to be, you know, a winner, and I like it. So that's that. Alright guys, sorry, I had to come inside my car because it was so hot. I'm still trying to cool down. It is spicy outside. Spicy. See how hot it is. Shoot. Look at that. Feels like 107. That's spicy. Anyways, like I was saying, number 3, money, commission. Yes, this industry is very gracious with the commission that you can make. Is it guaranteed? No, just like I talked about, because we do experience chargeback. So if a client decides to cancel at any point in time, I owe money back to the insurance company. So it does get a little bit hard in those scenarios, in those instances where you have cancellations or your clients miss a payment. Like, it does fall back on you, and you essentially have to give your paycheck back. So aside from like that, if your client book isn't filled with consistent clients, you know, you're gonna have those moments where chargebacks are gonna overwhelm you, and you're gonna like start to freak out, which did happen to me. It's very scary, and that's why I had to get like a part-time job throughout this journey to kind of help me out. You know, I've met some brokers that work alongside my IMO. They make about 50-80 grand a month, and it's just amazing to see them like have that ability to do that. And you know, they work like non-stop. Like, they're just awesome, and it's just amazing that they're capable of doing that. I think the most I've made is about 12K, or close to 12K. I only received about 8 to 9, just because you get 75% first and the rest later. And the least I've made is about 200 bucks, because like I said, I've learned so much about myself. Like, the emotional part really gets to me sometimes, so I will kind of put myself in like this hole and like not work. But yes, you can make quite a bit of money. Lastly, my advice is, you know, whether it's life insurance, real estate, a corporate job, any opportunity that comes your way, take it. I did not know that I would be so passionate and interested in the life insurance industry until I made that leap of faith and dove headfirst into this. And because I made that choice, I have learned so much. So my point is that if you come across an opportunity and you kind of just like, I don't know about it, just do it. Because that was me. I was introduced to this opportunity, and I was so hesitant about it. I was like, no. Like, I was so fitness, I was so in a totally different part of my life, in a totally different like perspective, dream wise, like goal wise. Like, I was so different. And because I made this leap of faith, I have learned so much about myself. I have learned so much about this industry. I have gained so much knowledge. I have become so passionate about something that I had no idea about. It's just crazy what you can come across in this life if you just take that leap of faith. So anybody out there who is presented an opportunity and you're just like, meh, do it. I promise you, because here I am a year and a month into this industry, and I absolutely love it. And like I even said, I may not know if this is gonna be me forever. I want to be a businesswoman. I want to have my own successful agency one day. I want to have my own insurance building, and people know like that I am the best broker out there, and that they recommend me because I'm putting them in the right position, and I'm just really good at my job and helping people. Like, that is my goal. But if things throughout this journey change and I come across like my real purpose, this was all part of the journey to get me there, right? And so I would not be here if I just didn't take that leap of faith into opportunities that come my way. So anybody out there who is interested in anything, just do it. And if something random comes across you, just do it, because that's what I did. And here I am making this video about the life insurance industry, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. All right guys, but that is the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got some insight and some entertainment out of it, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.